My name is Lau Hoong Chuin. I'm a professor of information systems at the Singapore Management University. I'm also director for the Urban Computing and Engineering Corp lab at the university. The world is undergoing rapid digital transformation, whether you're talking about business or government or society. So, as someone with a computer science background, my interest is in trying to develop models, methods, and more importantly, software systems that enable complex decision-making in different business sectors. Urban logistics, is a pretty complex phenomenon. According to Professor Taniguchi at the Kyoto University, it is the process of totally optimizing logistics and transportation activities in the city, taking into consideration traffic and environmental factors in a market economy context. The challenge of urban logistics is that it has to deal with multiple stakeholders. You have the businesses on one hand, who is trying to minimize cost, and we have authorities on the other hand, city authorities, which is trying to minimize traffic congestion. And these objectives don't necessarily synchronize with one another. So the challenge, in research is trying to develop good methods, good mechanism in enforcing win-win situation among the multiple stakeholders. And I call this problem the collaborative urban logistics problem. I'm interested in first understanding the problem by looking at the data that's available, performing the analytics that is necessary on the data that will eventually help me to drive optimal decisions. So I use the term from data to decisions. Okay? And besides publication, another aspect of my work is equally important, and that is to design working prototypes and systems that will be field tested in industry or government agencies, thereby bringing about actual impact to the real world. We have a project which is in collaboration with IMDA. It is to design a national platform that coordinates urban logistics activities for a truck-like Singapore. I think according to statistics, there are just about 20,000 of taxis and 40,000 private hires, which adds up to about 70,000 of such urban transport vehicles on the road, compared with 160,000 trucks and vans. So in the same way as we try to discourage people from driving to foster car-like Singapore, we should also be thinking about how to foster a truck-like society. And that is the essence of our work there. The project that we work with is called the CUDO project, and CUDO stands for Collaborative Urban Delivery Optimization. It is precisely to meet this next growth phase of the in-mall delivery initiative announced by Deputy Prime Minister Tharman Shanmugaratnam way back in 2015. What it hopes to do is to develop optimization models and analytics for collaborative last-mile delivery to retailers under the IMD concept. If you think about it, in today's internet, we move information with very high efficiency across the internet. In the physical world, when we're moving packets, we can call this the physical internet, where the ideal situation is to allow packets to move across from its point of origin to the point of destination seamlessly with the use of standards, with the use of protocols, and with the use of sophisticated routing algorithms. One such protocol that we advocate in our work is what we call Urban Consolidation Center, which is a place where inbound shipments from outside the city will gather, and they do cross-docking and consolidation before it gets to be outbound into the city. The growth of e-commerce and online delivery services such as food delivery that we experience day to day has imposed a lot of burdens on urban logistics. And this problem is also aggravated by the fact that we are facing a manpower crunch and an aging society in Singapore. This is the reason why I think that urban logistics is a very important problem to tackle.